Hi everyone, it's Janice Thompson from JazzleDazzleCraft.co.uk. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator and I live and work in Scotland. And today it's super hot here and it's trying to rain, so I've come to my craft desk where my fan is spinning round and round here to keep me cool. So just bear with me till I get set up properly. Finish my coffee so I can't spill it. I've not got a fire on because it's boiling here, but help yourself to food and drink from the table. Keep hydrated. Just getting myself up so I can see anyone's comments. Oh, hi Heather! Are you all melting too? It's actually trying to rain out there just now, but I need to sort the lights. I'm not quite sure how to sort it because, well, it's still daytime, but it's quite dull here now. Some angry clouds around. Well, that seems to be the best I can do. Sometimes I think it's better with... No, it's not helping. Right, I can see with it anyway. Right, I'm going to try some embossing with the snowflakes, but then I remembered about I've got embossing paste and masks with snowflakes too, so we might do something else. Hello Heidi, in you come. I guess you'll be cooler over your way than we are here. I'm actually feel like I'm going to melt. Hey Wendy, how are you doing my dear? Is it hot in Welsh Wales too? And Helen, hi! In you come. We have a blank piece of pool party. I've nothing organised, I just had this idea and then I started changing the idea. You know how it goes. But we'll try the original idea. I need to make some... Yeah, I did a cooked breakfast this morning. I thought I was going to die. I just said to Peter to get his own tonight. He's just got stuff in the freezer and I'm just going to have some cold meat salad. That's not his bag, so it's too hot to eat for me. And that's not a bad thing for me. Right, so what do I need? Emboss buddy, my tray. Oh, embossing powder, that might be the thing. Right, so all we have... I'm going to bring these out to remind me that I've got snowflakes in there. I don't know. Where's my white? I've got two whites, so that shouldn't be so hard. White emboss powder. You should be sleeping, Heidi. But I'm glad you're not. I'm glad you're here. Right, I need to make some bookmarks. So I kind of got these. I've not done a lot with these yet. And then I noticed on the winter owls this sentiment about quiet moments. So I don't know. I think I might try and stamp just quiet moments in and around, and I've got Forever Forest because I'm thinking, you know, we could have some trees along the bottom and then snowflakes. Do you know what? It's just an idea here. Does it appeal to anyone? So I'm thinking that I'll use the solid snowflakes for the embossing. The problem is here in Scotland what will happen is it will go too far the other way. We're never allowed to just have a happy medium. Do you know, a nice dry day, blue skies, 18-19 degrees Celsius, perfect. You can go on with your life, you can walk about. Anyway, I'm going to try not moan, do you know. should be grateful. And I am really. I do enjoy heat when I'm on holiday and I've got a swimming pool or a beach. Right, what do we need first? Emboss, buddy. We'll see what happens. This will happen or not, I don't know. Anyway, so this is pool party I've got here. I was going to do it on white card and then I thought, yeah, 18, 90 degrees is just nice, isn't it? You can still wander about and do stuff. Yeah. Hey Randy, in you come. So have I said hi to everybody? I don't know. Let me have a look. Let's just stop. Take a breath, Janice, and say hello to your friends. So Valerie, hi, you were first in. Valerie is often first in, and that's because she is on my WhatsApp notifications list. So if you do want added to that, let me know and I'll add you in. I need your cell phone or mobile phone number for that. Anyway, oh Cindy, you're here. So Valerie, Heather, Heidi, hi Cindy. You're in that car again. Whoa. Wendy, Carol, Helen. Is that everybody? Have I said hello to everybody? I'm so delighted. So if you guys just all say hello to each other too. What's the next thing I need that I haven't got out? Well, somebody needs to give me a wee poke here. Right. So I'm just going to put a few of each snowflake. I'm hoping that I'll see this. Oh, I'm going to switch my fan off for a minute. Do you know why? So that it doesn't dry this ink. I didn't get much on there, but that will be okay. I'll put just a few of each snowflake. This is going to be like, in my mind it's quite good to think about snow when we're melting. There's something, who wants some snow right now? Bring it on. I'm thinking I'm going to put trees, so I'll maybe not put too much snow. But right, we'll go, that'll be fine for that one. It's going to be a blizzard, you know how it goes. I hope I can relax you to get some sleep, Heidi. Oh, I'm not getting enough ink on them. Well, we'll just... I don't know. I mean, this might be horrible. I might need to put it in the bin, you know. Hey, Pauline, in you come. I'd say come in Korean, but we're not. We're all a bit hot and sticky here, so I don't know how it is where you are, but... Right, this is definitely going to be a blizzard, isn't it? Right, enough. Enough already. You could go to sleep. Well, you might have some pleasant dreams, you never know. Well, we'll see, Randy, we'll see. What do I always say? If it doesn't turn out nice, I'll just delete the video and deny all knowledge. Okay. I'll see what happens here. I know I have a tray, but when you're doing a full sheet, the tray doesn't. There's not much crop. This is a new tub, so it's not got all the extra bits that the other tub's got. See the blobs? I'm not going to take them off, I'm just going to leave them. Because that kind of still looks like snow, doesn't it? Right, let's try and get this back in the jar. Why did I not put a crease in this paper to make it easier? That's a hot tip, by the way, put a crease in it. A hot tip that I didn't demonstrate. Hey Judy, and you come. Yeah. A possibility of thunderstorms tomorrow, so, but it was trying to rain earlier on. Right, I'm just going to put on my, you know what, this thing, the heat thing. I'm actually going to put the fan on at the same time because, well, you know. Yeah, I would say I overdid that one, Heidi, but you know, you don't know till you try. Hi Trisha, in you come. Trying to cool myself down with some snow. Girls, let's not complain because it'll not be long until we're moaning that it's too cold. And we've got our woolly jumpers on and our woolly socks. Yeah, that looks a bit cool, doesn't it? Right, so what am I doing next? Am I going to stamp in some trees in the bottom here? It's just so that the bookmarks kind of have something interesting in them. I don't know if this is going to be emboss resistant. You know, it will be to a certain extent. Right, I need a big block. Not big enough to... I've used this stamp a few times this week and I'm not going to apologise for it. It's fab. Right, so this time I'm going to get what's the darkest colour I've got? Pretty Peacock is dark. And I'm going to bring my Night of Navy out because, well, you know, No stamping's complete without Night of Navy when Janice is here. Right, some pretty peacock. They're nice, aren't they? Even though they seem to have a bit of texture with that as well, even though, you know, they've not got the detail of the other ones. Right, I might have overwritten that, but well, we'll see. It's completely out of perspective. The trees are tiny compared to the... Right, I'm going to wipe this off because I don't want halos. Right, so where have I put... There it is. I couldn't find my... They are nice, aren't they? You have to... I made a card last night with this stamp, but it's for my... It's for the Inspiring blog hop next Saturday. Don't miss that. Well, it amused me anyway, what I did. I'm hoping it will amuse other people. I don't know whether I'm better. Just want a decent amount of ink on here. Make a forest. Doesn't it, the pretty peacock, look nice on the pool party? I like it anyway. Somebody's beeping out there. Beep beep. So I brought the washing I did first thing this morning. I brought that in and hung the towels out, and then the rain came. So do you know what? The towels are getting an extra rinse. But it's kind of fizzled out. It didn't come to anything. What about you across the water, Trisha? Did you get any rain? About half an hour ago? That's nice, eh? Makes a change from... Well, I'm drinking... Oops, Janice, look at you. How not to stamp. Is that a forest, do you think? A forest enough? Oh, it's alright, isn't it? Right, so where is my strap? Oh, I'm going to add a few more snowflakes in, I think, shall I? And then we'll have a look at that sentiment then. Yeah, it was foggy here first thing too. With quite a lot of mornings it's been foggy. See the detailed snowflakes? I'm going to start and add them in. Because as you see, I haven't had these on. That one's I've used, but the others I haven't even used them yet, so it's good just to... I've got all these blocks from kits, I'll just keep them on my desk here. Right, let's see what happens. The detail in these ones is amazing. have no method here, I'm just doing it. Blue snow, you know. If you see snowflakes this big, run. Honestly. Looks like something out of a horror movie now. Oh, I never look. I need to leave room for my wee thing I was wanting to do. Or will I pop these? Do you know what? I think I might add them on. I think I might add them on to the bookmarks. I think. Do you not think that's a nice sentiment? May you have time to enjoy the quiet moments of this season as a bookmark. So that could just go as an extra layer, couldn't it? So I've just added more snow now. I was thinking I should try and put it in, but then I'll not get it correct. Yeah, it was a pea super. That's what we call it when it's thick fog. My dad used to say that. It's a pea super out there. Is that scary? The scary forest. And if you take either a bit of kitchen paper and just give your snowflakes a wee polish, you know, I'm sure you all go out and polish your snowflakes. Don't do what I did, because I just spiked that and then of course I've marked the paper, silly me, but never mind. So what we'll do is we'll just pop another snowflake over there and distract from that. A whole piece of A4 I've got here, a whole piece of card. Two or three places where I did that, although they could just look like weather coming in. Oh, I'm just getting warmed up here. That's a joke, boiling. But do you know what I mean? Just getting started. Just playing. Come in here because this fan's better than the one that's in the sitting room. So, and I've got a bit bored with the rugby. I don't mind a game of rugby, but I kind of confine that to just watching Scotland play. But it'll be back-to-back rugby for as long as the World Cup goes on, so we'll just leave them alone, let them get on with it. Okay, so I'm going to chop this up. I'm going to chop it up. I'm trying to decide what colour I'm going to back my, look at my fingies again, back it onto. Well, I've got plenty of that. Pretty peacock. I've decided that Pretty Peacock goes really well with Pool Party, doesn't it? Yay, right, so I've forgotten my measurements because I've got this size of bag, it's not the sort of standard. So 6.2, just let me write that down because, you know, the brain's fried today. 6.2 for the card, 5.8 for the stamping. Okay, and then we'll make the message to go in. I'm going to be honest here, some of you may receive one of these in a few weeks. So I've got 2 sheets here because I can, and I'm using the full length of the full piece of this, so 6.2. They're bags that I've got there, and so I'm using them up. Yeah, I could, but I'm not going to put that much expense into a bookmark. Yeah, a white matte layer would be good. Oh. Well, I suppose I would get more out of it that way, maybe. Maybe I will listen to you, Heidi. Will I? Will we go, Heidi? Yeah, maybe I will. Because Heidi's quite good on ideas. Quite. That's quite good. She is good on ideas. Blooming good. Right, 6. That maybe be used for sentiment. Right, and then you're saying white. Have I got white? Of course I have. I tried to put white cards on every order. Maybe cut to here. So that'll be, oh no, so we need to cut 4 millimeters off this. So the way I find it easier to do it this way, and use this side of my trimmer, just take, when I'm taking a little bit off there. So I do 4 millimeters. Obviously if you use inches you could do 1/8 of an inch. And then it's 5.8, and then I guess it'll be, that's the white then, white, and 5.4 for the stamping. If I don't write this down I'm going to forget. So how are you doing in the heat, Karen? Did you guys get any rain over in Fife earlier on? 5.8. Watch me, they'll make sure I'm doing this correctly, because oh, you're crafting, Trisha. I had to be looking at that. I haven't come across him before, that you were doing the folio book. Very interesting. So you're doing one of his kits? Looks fab. Okay. I've not come across him before, but his crafting looks amazing, and it looks so precise. They're slipping a wee bit, that's why I was just using that edge there. That's not very, yep, that's it there. That's got slipped. We'll do these ones one at a time. Yeah, it was just a few spots and I'm going, bring it on, but it disappeared, it just evaporated. Just when you get down to, when you've got more than one sheet, you have to be careful. If they're not staying stacked, it's best to do them separately. If you want them to be the size you're intending them to be. Straight. Right, so that's that. So from my stamping, I now need to remove 8 millimeters. So that would make my trees even smaller. So I suggest we take it off the top. Do you think? Do you think that's sensible? I did sit out in it for a wee while, seriously. But then it just disappeared again. It just like almost burned itself out. Right, 8mm coming off here. Right, so what I'm going to do is cut these, make the bookmarks up, and then we'll look at the sentiment situation. Okay, so what should this be then? 5.4. Okay, see? Yeah, quite liked his accent. Forgotten the guy's name. Tell the ladies who you've been watching. Trisha. Okay. Yeah, I've kind of got swaps on the go. So at the end of September, the last weekend in September, I am going to meet up with Smith's Crafty Creations and Corey Paper Crafts. We're all going to be at a team retreat, which will be fantastic. We're going to Birmingham. Beware Birmingham, the Scots are on the road. And we'll just keep that wee bit for something else. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of this. Right, that's good for the moment. It's because these bags are probably wider than the standard bookmark. Pardon me. So I did actually cut some strips and make some bookmarks with some stamping I did the other day. Look, that's pen I used the snow stamp and emboss resist as well held, you know. Oh, you're coming as well, Helen, that's fantastic. I'll see you. So, hey. Right, so we're going to put these on white and then on. So that's 4 people that are here today going to meet up at the end of the month. So that's great. Anyone else lurking? Oh, it'll be a great trip. We do nothing but chatter and laugh. Some crafting happens. Some people are better at the crafting bit than me. I just leather. There'll be a good wee leather. And poor Karen of Corey Paper Crafts is sharing a room with me. She's a brave lass. Hey, thanks Heidi, I like it. I like it, I like it. I've got an idea to do this on another colour and heat emboss the black with the trees with black. Another idea, because I've always got ideas. I'll just quickly stick these together. Oh, that would be lovely, Judy. So who's running your retreat? Our retreat that we're going to is Sam Ham and Donald Pootles. A retreat that we're going to. Who's running the retreat you're going to, Judy? I actually see quite a lot of demonstrators advertising retreats. Cheryl, in you come, honey. Yay, we're having a hot Saturday here. I had a hot date with my crafting table. Okay, we're getting there. Even with the fan on, I'm boiling. And I mentioned that before that I'm hot. Chipboard chappy, that's right, it was brilliant. I'm kind of scared to get into folio making because I love them, and I think I would get addicted. So I'm trying to leave that to other people. Oh, no, it's finished on some stiff card as well. Jackie, Bilgate and Tina from Newfoundland, wow. Yeah, I just stamped. I stamped on Pool Party, did some white embossing. I'm thinking about embossing, doing it again and embossing the trees. What do you think? Or some trees? Oh, she's got her hands on the glue. Does that surprise you? Needs to change from ink. Let's wipe that off because why am I doing that? I've got one. Oh no, that is the. Oh, Janice. My brain must have melted. It doesn't do very well on even on a cool day, so it's got no chance on a hot day. Right. I think it's getting. I think I might use these for my. They'll be useful for my sentiments, won't they? We'll see. Well, let's see. Right, where is the sentiment? Let's just have a look at it. See what it fits on. Well, yeah, that's the price you pay if you live in Florida. But I live in Scotland. This is just not expected. So that is narrower than that. Right, that's good. I wanted to know it would fit. Right, where did I put the Pretty Peacock ink? In the same box as the blocks. That's not too sensible, but never mind. Right, so what I'll do first is I'll stamp it and then cut it, and then I'll just cut enough then once I know the measurement I need. I'll do more. Right. Will we leave all of this? Yeah, because we've done a winter picture, so. Bookmark for winter. We'll just do it 4 centimeters. then we'll cut another one at 4. And another one at 4. And another one at 4. And I think we'll get... Yeah. That'd be good because we've got 5 bookmarks. If we cut, you just look in and then, yeah, exactly, just go across, couldn't it? Yeah, that'll do, Janice. Just use what you've got. So 4.4. 1. 2. 3. I always tell people not to do that, not to cut from the top to the bottom, because it knocks it off sometimes. Right, we need one more. Right. Actually thinking maybe I don't need that. Actually thinking that will look better without a border. Just do this. So I think that's just going to make it a bit, and then it will spoil your book page. Is it up there in the snow or down here in the trees? Up or down? Or a bit of both? I think you've all fallen asleep there. Do you think Heidi's fallen asleep? Have you fallen asleep, Heidi? I'm just going to leave that. Enough's enough. And then I've got my bags. See? Wee baggies. Oh, I should have an open one though. There's that. There's one open and one not open. Because I'll put, like, I'm going to be clever, I'm going to make a QR code and I'll pop that on the back so that whoever gets the bookmark will then be able to come and watch this video and see how it was made. So when it's in there, that makes it nice, doesn't it? Right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on, get moving, Jan. So, right. When I'm doing a batch of things, I would have all these bits cut. I didn't want to bore you with that lot, but we do a whole load of sheets of stamping and then chop all the card ready. You're making custard. pop that in beside the trees to get washed just now. Right. We'll put this one higher up. We'll make them all slightly different, and then that way we've covered all bases. When you're doing batches, you actually save time if you do each task at the same time. And it saves on accidents because you can close your ink when you're done with your ink before you do the other jobs. Basically, you can have a look at yours and put this where you think the stamping's not so good. If you've got, of course mine is wonderful, but you know, if you did have any bits that weren't quite how they should be. See, there's a thumbprint there, truthfully, so let's, an embossed thumbprint. Okay, so, right, so I'm nearly done these. Do you want to stay while I do some with heat embossed trees? And some embossing paste. Snow. How would that do? Would you like me to do that, or shall I save that for another day? How are you doing? I wouldn't mind getting a few more of these made actually, so. What colour would you like me to stamp on this time? I am going to heat emboss with black embossing powder, and I'm going to do some, so I'm going to make these a bit texture, the next one's a bit texture. So can you tell me what colour of card you'd like me to stamp on? One of the lighter colours I would suggest. What shall we have a go at? I'm putting them in, these in here, although I do need to put stickers on the back, but at least this will keep them clean and fresh. You can stay, Pauline, so I'll have company, that's good. And Heather can too, and Judy can, that's good. If you can't, don't worry, I'll be, just pop in and out as you can. I do love a bit of company when I'm crafting. I don't like in person, well I do like in person, but I'd have to go and make you all food and drink when I want to craft if you all just came to the house. So there's those 5. They're okay, aren't they? Right, come on then, tell me what to stamp on. Okay, I'll have to choose a colour myself then. No one's talking to me. They've all gone to sleep. What have I got loads of? Oh, look what I've got. What about Coastal Cabana? Coastal Cabana. That's just for all my friends that cancelled, just to annoy you. Right, so we're going to do black embossing. Well, we will if I can find the black embossing powder, of course. So that is gold. That'll be the last one that appears. Copper, black. Cool. Wasn't so bad. Right, black. Take care, Trisha. You're going to cuddle with your dog, so it's a bit hot. Are they not all hot and bothered? That's alright, Helen, don't worry, you just chill. Right, so I was going to do trees again, but do it with black heat emboss, and then I'm going to do snow with this, and I've got some sparkly embossing powder, embossing paste. So just give me a moment and we'll get organised. Right, so what do we need? We need this stamp. Now I'm thinking, so that it looks like a forest, I'll stamp a few trees in Memento first to give it a bit of depth, and then I'll just do a few with the heat emboss. Does that make sense? Because these will be lighter than the ones that are heat embossed. These can be taller as well. Because this is a felt pad, I like to do a wee bit of a twist and get more ink on it. This is Coastal Cabana I'm stamping on, Judy. So I'm just getting settled, that's the thing. You know, when I first saw this stamp, I thought, I don't know if that's a bit weird. There's something about it that I thought was weird, but now that I've got it and I'm stamping with them, I love it. And the die set that goes with this is fantastic. I can't show you what I was doing last night with it, but... Right, so stamp that off a few times and then wipe it clean. Just so my chamois doesn't get too black. Well, do you know what I mean? Soaked with black. Right. Dry. That'll not be too wet, I don't think. Put it in front of the fan for a minute. Right, that'll be fine. She says, right, so now we need Versamark, but we need our emboss body too. Not that it matters too much. Something I don't do enough is stamp on coloured card. So then of course once I start I want to experiment with all the colours. You know how it goes. Right, so this time lots of Versamark on, make it all nice and juicy, and we'll kind of put these in between. The advantage of doing Versamark on coloured card is that you can see it. When you do it on white, it's sometimes hard to see it. Right, Versamarked it all the way along. Where did that bit of, where did it go? Here's a piece of paper that I used. I'm losing what? I don't know where I put it. Oh, here it is. I had folded it neatly. Can you believe that? So what's everyone else doing with their Saturday evening? I don't believe it, the sun's out again. Okay, sleep well, Heidi. Get a good rest. I don't have a whole lot of black here, but there'll be enough. Just have to move it around a bit. Still need more on here. I need to order a new black one, obviously. I didn't put the fan off, so I might have. Just trying to get the bits that might not be as well covered as I'd like them to be. Right, we'll just go with that. We'll just go with it. That's looking pretty okay, I think. Might just do it again. Of course the fan's on, it's going everywhere. Silly me. Oh, we need a new black. What a numpty I am. I still haven't switched my fan off though. I'm not even going to do that. Oh, it's a bit black powder in this craft room. I get a bit nervous when you all start telling me I'm on your telly. Right, bring it back in and get your heat tool out. Right, are you ready? looks pretty amazing actually. I don't know if I want to just do a bit of black stamping with the tips of the trees. Let me wipe the Versamark off and just give it a bit more density in my forest. I just leave it. I'll leave it alone just now. I can always do that. Right, so now I need we've got shimmery white embossing paste and some palette knives, and oh, it's not this one that's got the, oh, so where's the new one? Oh, Janice, this is the wrong pack. Oh, please tell me that it's in here. Oh no! The one with the sunflowers. Where have I put it? Oh no! Oh yeah, I think I know where that is. You're all right. Hand it over. They're here with all the other things from the winter mini catalogue. Right, so we have. Oh, Glenn, and you come. That was good. I was just going to finish a wee while ago, and then I decided to keep going. So I've got. Do you have the babies? Oh, lovely. And you come. See, so I've stayed to do another sheet. So, but I don't. When I put this on, when I'm finished putting this on, I will have to run to the bathroom and put my mask in the bathroom sink. Now you go back in the lid to keep everything sealed. I'm just going to open this a teeny bit. Now this might look horrible, I don't know, but we'll see. Oh, Glenna, thank you. You're too kind. Right, so this has got sparkle in it. I'm just going to do bits of snowflakes and we'll just see what happens. Ooh, that went. I think this is a bit soft as well. I think it's the heat. Oh, how gorgeous is that? I don't know quite how I'm going to get it all over, but we'll go with this just now. This is such fun, and look at the texture. You can colour this as well if you so wish. Just add a bit of re-inker. I just got these new because I was doing a class last night with Ruth, Artful Stamping with Ruth. I did the mixed media class, so I needed to have some new paste because mine were a bit dodgy. I tried to revitalize them, but they were too old, so scrape it all off again. I don't want to do it too flat because I quite like the extra texture. What do you think? Just take that wee line off there before it dries. Right, and then we'll just do You see the wee sparkle in it is cool, isn't it? You have to agree with me, ladies and gents. If there's any gents in the house. It's obligatory to agree. I think I need a bit more. Yeah. How far do we get with this? Might be alright, we might make it. Of course, you can use this for ink stenciling as well. But when you've got something as sparkly as this embossing paste, why wouldn't you use it? And just this last little bit here. And we made it. Hardly any waste. I love it. Right, if you just don't mind talking amongst yourselves, I'm going to seal that up again, and I'm just going to go, look at my sparkly fingers, I'm just going to go and put this in some water so that it doesn't all dry up and be useless. Don't let it out. While that's drying, I'm going to let you have a wee quick look. If you're ever looking to do a class with Ruth, I did the mixed media one last night. I'm going to let you have a quick look at my project. It was so lovely just to craft along with other people who are all doing the same sort of thing, but obviously all different too. Quick look. I love my canvas. I don't know, this doesn't take long to dry, but I think I'll take the heat tool to it just to get it properly dry so that I can then chop it up. I don't think I'm going to do anything else to it. I think it's okay. think I won't find a word. I would like the word joy. Have I got a stamp set that just says joy or peace? One of those words. So peace is there. What else? What's in all these? Or let it snow. That would do, wouldn't it? Let it snow. That, I could squeeze that in and around maybe. That's the word joy there as well. Where did I see it? I saw it somewhere. There you go. Joy. I don't know. Because there's not a lot, I've not left a lot of room. I kind of thought it would be good to just get it all on. Right, so I wonder what am I going to layer that up onto? I'm going to do white and then Pretty Peacock works pretty well with that too if I've got white in between. So shall I stamp with Pretty Peacock? Well, I could if I knew where it was. Anyone seen it? Here it is. It's hiding. Hiding, hiding. I don't know if there's enough space, but because, yeah, there's not enough spaces, I don't think so. God. Maybe. It's all pretty dry actually. That's working okay. That's it dry. You don't, if you just leave it for half an hour or something, it dries anyway naturally, and then you wouldn't have this bumple that I've got. But because we're here and I want, you know, I know you guys are patient, but you can't sit here forever. There you go. And then we'll just chop these up. Right, so I now need some white and some, because I think, oh, I'm dropping things. I think Heidi's idea of putting them on the white layer was good. Yeah. Two pieces of this as well. Well, I've got 4 pieces, but we'll just use 2. Yeah, it doesn't take, it really doesn't take that long to dry. It was just so that I could get on and chop it. If I wasn't filming, I would probably just leave it. Right, so these ones need to be 6.2 if they're going to fit in my wee baggie. Right. Are you hanging on in there? I think I've been going on for a while, have I not? How long have I been here? Too long. Are you fed up with me? Oh, that didn't work, Janice. You just went through one layer there. That wasn't clever. See, it's when you try to hurry up, that always happens, doesn't it? White, where's the white sheets? Right, they need to get 4mm chopped off their bottom. Oh Heather, you're just lovely. You're all so lovely. So supportive, I do appreciate you all. Yeah, anyone else need 4mm off their bottom? I need 4 meters off mine. Yeah, sort of saves me shouting across the river, can't I know? Right, 5.8 this time. And then the Stampin' gets 8mm off, and I've just cut Pretty Peacock again, the same as the other ones. And then I've not chopped the Stampin' Up yet, the stamping yet. So that's enough layers. And now, right, if we're going to take, oh, I love the sparkle, isn't that lovely? It's cool, cool, cool. The 8mm, I'm just thinking this will look more forest floor if I take the 8mm off here. I said forest floor, not Forrest Gump. Yeah, kind of looks denser down there, doesn't it? Right, and then 5.4. There's something a bit squint around here. I just want to just be a bit more careful here. Go from this end this time. Make sure that's straight. Yeah, I guess the dogs are not too fussy about Janice and their stamping. Like this time I'm going to do this one because I kind of want that, but this is a bit squint. Well, we're going to fix that then. Fix it, Janice, fix it. I don't know why it's not squint when I look at it that way, and it is, but this has not got much stamping on it. I'm just gonna, I'll take a bit off there. Oh no, I'm making it, see? Because I'm trying to hurry and I'm just start making mistakes. It's just that this side is a bit, that's better, Janice, it's much better. Quite like a right angle in a bookmark. Right. A lumpy bookmark. Oh well. Yeah, I did think of that, Judy, but I wanted to look, yeah, that's cool. I didn't want to take the snow away because I rather like it. Anywho, we've done it. You're probably right, probably should have done a bit of both, but anyway, here we go. Look at me. I'm going to pull that paper off because it's too lumpy for getting nice flat bookmarks. I've now got glue on it. Let's just take that off. Right. I'm nearly there. I'm nearly done. Thank you so much for hanging in there with me. Going on with the fingers here. Turn it over and give it a rub just to make sure that glue is. Dear me. Don't you love black on Coastal Cabana? It's lovely, isn't it? I have no idea what time. Probably we're just over an hour, about an hour and a half, are we? It's been nice to just share with you guys and have your company. And those of you who, I'm really excited that this afternoon I managed to get the email out advertising my product class in the post, and I have done a bumper class for September using Magical Meadow. If you're not on my email list and you'd like to be, then I'm sure Glenna will have put up my email address, but it's also in the description box below. If you just email me janice.mcglen@gmail.com, I can add you to my newsletter list, and then you would get to know when I've got classes out. Now there is a PDF available for the Magical Meadow class, and I am going to just record each project so that you can just follow along at your own pace and your own time. It's got 9 cards in it, I kid you not. It's an amazing class, even though I say it myself. I would say I've surpassed myself. Right, in my organisation of it, and yeah, I love the cards that are in it. I'm not going to show you them all, that's a surprise when you buy the class, but you can buy the PDF. You'll find links to it on my social media, etc. But if you want to know more, do get in touch, and maybe I should put these on the backing card as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, Yeah, I do in person, but I also do class in the post. Now, I've just advertised the product-based one, and it's Magical Meadow. I also have a technique class coming out later on next week, where you have to just provide everything yourself, even people in the UK. Well, I do a basic pack, but it doesn't involve buying stamp sets, it's reuse what you've got. So that will be advertised in a few days as well, and it's all prepped. So technique this month is shaker cards. So you might want to do both classes, and then you'll be thrilled with it all. Oh, Glenna, you're so bad at sharing all the socials. You're so brilliant. I wish I could get to you easily. We could go out for a wee gin and tonic. I'll have one for you, Glenna, when I'm away in Birmingham, though. And one day I will get to Canada. Hot. Oh, thanks, Glenna. And actually, it closes on Tuesday, though. The class details are in my email and you'll find all the details to it on JazzleDazzleCraft.co.uk. Everyone on my email list will have it in their inbox. And those of you who are not in the UK, you can buy the PDF. There we go. Yeah, Judy and Glenna, come to Scotland. Right, here we go. Does anybody know where I put the first set? Oh, help! Oh, here they are. I just pop these in while you're here because one, I don't want them to get grotty. 3, 4, I'll pop them in and then I'll say bye bye. So thanks for your company, totally appreciate it. All the links for contacting me are in the description box below. And if you want to know more about the classes and the PDF, etc., just pop over to JazzleDazzleCraft.co.uk. Come on, then you get. So they kind of look more special once you put them into the cello bag, don't they? I thought I put 5 out. What? Yeah, I did. So there you go. Snow during a heat wave. So there we have 10 bookmarks. Lots of fun. And of course lots of mess to clean up. Anyone want to come and clean up the mess? Let me see if I can see you. Oh, my phone's getting hot, so it's definitely time to look at this. Just look at that. An accident waiting to happen. Take that heat gun out of there. I've got to start before you cause a fire. Yeah, it's a mess. Here's the bookmarks. Actually, all these lights, it's getting glare because of the cello. Go that way. Okay, folks. Here I am. I found me. Yeah, there's both two different kinds of snowflakes. So, no, unfortunately these sleeves are not from Stampin' Up. I got them on, you know, that online store beginning with an A. That delivers the next day. Yeah, anyway, thank you so much everyone. I really appreciate all your supporting. Thanks Glenna for sharing all the information for everyone. Bye everyone. I'm going to get a long cold drink. Might be a gin and tonic. We'll see. Take care. Bye.